In the heart of Blida, during a time of profound cultural and social transformation in Algeria, a young girl was destined to become one of the most iconic actresses the nation had ever seen. Her name, Farida Saboundji. A commanding presence, an unforgettable voice, and a woman who became a cornerstone of the golden age of Algerian theatre. Today, we journey through the life of this remarkable artist, a true empress of the stage. Farida Saboundji was born on August 10, 1930, in the historic neighborhood of Douiret in Blida. From her earliest years, her personality was impossible to miss. She was strong, expressive, and radiated a confidence far beyond her age. This inherent strength would become the hallmark of her career. At just 13 years old, a time when most are just beginning to find their way, Farida stepped onto the theatre stage for the very first time. Imagine that. A teenager sharing the spotlight with established Algerian legends like Mouhiedine Bakhtarzi, Rui Ched, and Mohamed Touri. It was clear to everyone who saw her that her talent was undeniable, a raw force of nature. Recognizing this incredible potential, the great Bakhtarzi became her mentor and champion. In 1947, with his support, she joined the national radio. This wasn't just a job. It was the official launch of an artistic journey that would span decades and leave an indelible mark on Algerian culture. It was the moment a young girl from Blida began her transformation into a national treasure. Throughout the 1950s, Farida Saboundji's star ascended rapidly, and she cemented her place as a leading figure of Algerian theatre. She became a familiar and beloved presence at the National Theatre, then known simply as the Opera, where she graced the stage in some of the most challenging and prestigious productions of the era. She brought her unique power to classical masterpieces, captivating audiences in timeless plays like Othello, Antigone, Tartuffe, Don Juan, and Mask of Hell. She wasn't just acting. She was inhabiting these complex characters, breathing new life into them with every performance. On that stage, she worked alongside the titans of Algerian arts, collaborating with stars such as Mustafa Khateb, Nouria, and the legendary Keltoum. In this vibrant and competitive world, Farida stood out. Her charisma was magnetic. Her powerful voice could fill the grandest of halls without a microphone, and her unforgettable stage presence made her instantly recognizable. When she was on stage, you couldn't look away. She commanded attention, not through force, but through sheer artistic authority. Farida wasn't just another actress in the ensemble. She was a pillar of the golden age of Algerian theatre, a period of immense creativity and cultural pride. As Algeria embraced television, Farida Saboundji made the transition from stage to screen with the same commanding presence that had defined her theatre career. In 1989, she delivered what is widely considered one of her most memorable performances in the television series Al-Masir, which means The Fate. Directed by Jamel Fezaz, her role was a masterclass in intensity and authority. She portrayed a matriarch whose power was absolute, whose every glance and word carried immense weight. Audiences were captivated and, in some cases, even intimidated by the sheer force of her character. 10 years later, in 1999, she did it again, dazzling viewers in the series Kaid al-Zaman. This role solidified her reputation as the go-to actress for portraying strong, often harsh, aristocratic women. She perfected the art of playing these complex figures, women who were formidable and unyielding. The irony, however, was that these on-screen personas were the complete opposite of her true self. In reality, Farida was known to be gentle, humble, and deeply kind, a testament to her incredible acting range. Her final on-screen appearance came in 2013 in the TV series Dar El Badja, bringing her long and illustrious screen career to a close. So, what was it that made Farida Saboundji so unique, so legendary? It was a combination of rare qualities that set her apart. First, there was her powerful, expressive ability. She could convey a storm of emotions with a simple look or a subtle change in her voice. Her face was a canvas, and her voice was an instrument of incredible range and power. Secondly, she had an absolute mastery of theatre techniques. Having started so young and worked with the best, she understood the stagecraft inside and out. She knew how to use her body, her voice, and the space around her to maximum effect. Then there was her natural authority. Whether on stage or on screen, she possessed a gravitas that was utterly convincing. When she played a queen or a matriarch, you believed it without question. Finally, she had the profound ability to give depth to every character she played. Her roles were never one-dimensional. Even the harshest characters had layers of vulnerability or humanity that she expertly revealed. Through these powerful portrayals, she became more than an actress. She became a symbol of strong female representation in Algerian arts, carving out a path that many other actresses would follow. She showed that women could be the powerful centers of a story. On September 17, 2022, a profound sadness fell over Algeria as the nation lost one of its greatest artistic icons. At the age of 92, Farida Saboundji passed away, marking the end of an era. But her departure was also the birth of a legend. She left behind more than just a filmography or a list of stage roles. She left behind a school of acting, a standard of excellence for others to aspire to. She left behind a legacy of strength, professionalism, and unwavering dedication to her craft. And most importantly, she left a memory etched forever into the heart of Algerian culture. For generations of Algerians, she was a constant presence, a familiar face and voice that represented the very best of their artistic heritage. Her name is synonymous with the golden age of theatre and television, a time of great cultural flourishing. Farida Saboundji's life story is a testament to the power of talent and perseverance. From a 13-year-old girl on a small stage in Blida, she rose to become the Empress of Algerian theatre, a title she earned through decades of brilliant work. Farida Saboundji was more than just an actress. She was a force of nature. She was a woman who elevated the art of theatre, who inspired countless artists and actors, and who carried the pride of Algerian art on her shoulders with grace and power. Her voice may now be silent, and her light on the stage may have faded, but her legacy continues to shine brightly, illuminating the path for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of a true legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story so that her legacy may continue to inspire others.